Hey, Great Spirit. Beautiful, 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 gorgeous forest. Oh, thank you so much for getting us here to the Panther Creek. And I'm on the North Pacific Trail. We made it up to the top up there. Got to do an overlook and the messages came in. Now I understand. Yeah, it's just so cool. Hi. Yeah. Beautiful. So, wow. During our travels yesterday, well, and the day before. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Getting ready to bloom. We're on our way back down. So interesting. You see the same things, right? And some things that you missed because your attention was in a different place. Oh, felt so good. Oh, what a nice hike. We got to see a real red-headed woodpecker. Not a downy, not a hairy, not a pileated, not a sapsucker. A real red-headed woodpecker. It was two of them. They were traveling together. But the one I really didn't see. And I was on the phone with one of my sisters. I know she likes me to check in, and she is the glue of all our relations fire family. A big part of the glue, you could say, other than all of our perseverance and resilience and dedication to evolving, being better, however you want to phase it. But we're an amazing little family, and I'm on my way to meet her in the physical. I'm so grateful, along with a couple of my other grandmothers. But got up there and, well, one of our sisters that's part of both families, her sister's in the hospital with a heart attack. And it's one of those where it's touch and go, not sure. So I'm sending a lot of love and prayers that direction. There's an arch. Whoosh. Knowing that the highest good and peace and dignity and sovereignty is taking place, and wrapping them in love. Send them a blanket. I'm sure that our sister who navigates that path will do that if she hasn't already. And the sister that I had the honor and the pleasure to meet and spend all those beautiful weeks with, and holding space there. Where was I? I see the word Mustang Flats. And ceremony, etc. She made her transition. She graduated at 1:10 a.m. Last night, it was just this agitation for a couple days as we were leaving the area. Even Chief, this is what was sprouting up over there. Oh my God, you are gorgeous. Oh, you are so. It's an orchid. It's a form of orchid. Those orchids at my sister's that her daughter brought her. Such a blessing. It was my honor, Shauna. It was my honor. Thank you. Thank you. So grateful that you know, the timing, and it just, oh my gosh, the planetary alignments and the things going on in the bigger picture at the same time. It's just, I have no words. It's just a knowing. It's this knowing. Anyway, it's this feeling. Yes, we had at the same time all those solar flares and plasma ejections from the sun, and it's and then this. Hi. Hello. Yes. You guys are sprouting your little flower shoots here. It's interesting watching doesn't seem like much of an elevation change. Of course, climbing it did. But yeah. And then this, release. It probably was about that time when I finally fell asleep. I remember I tried and was tired and was trying and doing, the waves of light came on, and I started to go out a couple times, and I remember looking at one point, it was close to midnight. No, it was around 11, midnight, right around in there. It hadn't flipped over to it wasn't 000, that's for sure. Because I've got my my clock set on military time. The 24-hour clock versus the two double 12. And which way are we going around, Chief? This way? Okay. And then at some point after that, finally must have gone out. Because the next thing I knew, it was daylight. Hey, hi. Yeah, it's a good thing Chief's on leash. I'm trying to zoom in. There we go. Hello. Oh, it's a pair. Hi. Number 2. It's a whole family here. Okay, hang on, Chief. You went around the back side of me. There you go. We also have our theme this week with anger. How to transmute anger. Well, admittedly, I got angry with Chief. And the anger was coming from the fact that there just seemed to be nothing I could do for him. In his shaking, just scared, like completely scared. And we've been on highways before. We've passed semis. I mean, I'm on a motorcycle, right? Hello. On a motorcycle. And yes, he's in his bag, but how many thousands of miles have we traveled? And he's never been scared before. And so that began in Salt Lake City. And it was our going through Salt Lake City. But then I thought, okay, well, maybe it had something to do with Shauna's vehicle, because she had this kink or this knock or probably a tie rod in her vehicle, front tire, especially when you turned the steering wheel to the left. And so I thought, okay, well, maybe he's freaking out because oh, welcome. Yes. So okay, well, maybe it has to do with that. Well, we're back in Hoopsie. I was like, this is just not, So we continue. Then I'm singing and, and complimenting Hoopsie. And I'm like, Hoopsie's got this, Chief. And then I had the vision of, oh, well, we were coming up on this mountain, and I'm like, it had all this smoke coming from it, and I'm going, okay, has something getting ready to blow over here? What's going on? And then I was like, well, no, it's a wildfire, but wow, it really looked like it was pretty intense. And I did my best to get pictures and so forth. Hi. And that's when I thought, oh, he is feeling what's going on with Mother Earth, and we've got this planetary alignment coming up, and all of these different things. Hello. Hi. Yes. So I start sending him images and sharing with him, like, Chief, if the volcanoes go, or if the earth cracks open, or, tsunami risk, or whatever, we're in this together. You go right on through, Chief. I need to step around. I'm not going to try to crawl through that. And, assuring him that, hey, we're in this together. Neither one of us will get left behind. No worries, Chief. And he began to calm down. And then, can we soak up some sun rays here, Chief? Oh, yes. And so this is also when we started going by the longest, skinniest lake I've ever known. And miles and miles and miles and miles. And we had our campground picked out at that point. We pulled off and got fuel and picked out our campground and crossed over the lake. And then, see, there's a big difference between his I am totally terrified, scared, shake, and eyeballs, and his I'm so excited, I just can't hide it. We're getting ready to go somewhere really cool. So that's my Chief back. And we had a beautiful walk and went down to the Panther Creek, and we're in spot number 33. 33. It was the first one that had a first come, first serve, no reservation over the weekend. Because I wanted to allow, just in case, how long do we want to stay here? Hi. Oh, please forgive me.
I'm allergic.
Sorry. Chief. Sorry. Chief, you know better than that. What's up with that? You don't just go hopping up on anybody. So, allergic to your dog's side, huh? Interesting. Hello there. Wow. Thank you. What a beautiful ancestor. Still standing tall. Beautiful. Okay. This piece. Okay. So, I've had this interesting thought, Spirit, about the sequoia. these redwoods, they are big, tall, mighty, just amazing, incredible energy. And it is just fascinating. And I really, really love, I love them. They're just, especially when you get into the old growth forest that I was so blessed to stay in. Oh, right here, Chief. They're amazing. It's, yeah. However, I must say, I still love, adore, and totally just, ooh, yeah, I gotta spin around here. Pardon me. The sycamore. It is still my utmost tree for me. You want to stay there? Okay. They are tall, strong, mighty. They peel like a snake. Their layers and expose their pure white. But their root takes a hell of a lot to take out a sycamore. Because their roots are so deep. They have one of the largest, strongest, deepest tap roots of all the trees. Now, and they only grow primarily along the waterways, along that flow. A flow. They must have that flow of the water. Of course, now I also love the oak. They're known for their strength. Even stronger than the oak is the osage. But of course, I always have this thing for the tulip trees. I adore the tulip trees. They just bring a smile to my face just thinking about the tulip trees. But yeah, amazing. It's absolutely no offense. Absolutely amazing. And however, inside, I take my root deep down and I think of the sycamore. Something about the big open woods like this, though. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hello there, grandmother. So, I guess it's not a one over the other. But then, this is where my mind went beyond that. Over here in California, this is where they grow. This is where they grow. They don't grow in other areas, they grow here. And you think of Hollywood. You think of the big, flashy glory, but where's the depth? Where's that taproot? It's... You understand the feeling. You understand what I'm saying. We got one swaying up there. The winds. Chief, please go around the other direction so you don't take my legs out from underneath me, okay? Thank you. We've had this discussion before. Yeah. So, thank you. And yeah. Thank you. Love all the shapes and so forth. Okay. This doesn't need to be real long, and it's been long enough. Get back to camp. Eat, rest. Maybe begin to navigate a fire. Look how thick. Wow. I love my life. I love being your escort, Chief. I know. You're an adventure kiddo. What's our next adventure? Yeah. Oh, and the smell. Oh, and all the oxygen. Okay. Hey, hey.